I did get some shit for this from people in the comments. Oh, he posted the bond. You guys were wrong. Blah blah blah. Okay, he got a guy to back him. Our thing was we didn't think he'd had the money to get the bond. Doesn't mean that he did. This guy's backing him probably basically subprime backing. So this guy doesn't. I don't know what he thinks whether or not he's going to get it. But did he post the bond? No, he hasn't posted the bond yet. When he does, we will sit here and go, we were wrong. He was able to post the bond. But only until he posts the bond. And the bond is due today, April 4th. And he still hasn't posted it. They tried to post it yesterday.
Well, East Coast time, we got 12 minutes till 5 o'clock. Just, you know.
Well, the time we're filming this. Yeah. So the funny thing is he has, well, I'm sure they give him a couple more days because of this incident. So they went to post it yesterday, but the clerk rejected it. So here it is. Just said this article. Rejected and returned for correction. Docs for Trump's $175 million bond get bounced. It's a good title. All right.
Okay, so I just want to throw out there, he does a lot of dealings with people that really cannot manage paperwork. I'm just saying.
Oh, ma'am.
I mean, not that this particular guy's specialty is like giving people bonds or whatever. It's not. But I'm also pairing it with his inability to hire lawyers that can file paperwork. I mean, what's up with this guy? Well, his vetting process.
I would blame the lawyers on this one. So the guy's going up to give the bond. You think the lawyers would be on top of it to go, oh, hey, do you have all this information? This is what you're going to need. His lawyers, for what he's paid $100 million in legal fees. Just in the last couple of years. Yeah, you'd think these people would be on the ball, man. He paid Alina Habba like $3 million, and she fucked everything up. She's the reason he owes all this. If she'd have done a better job in that case, it might have been a lot less. But anyway, so we'll get into this article real quick. So they did a review of the New York County Supreme Court docket. Okay. The paperwork for former President Donald Trump's newly secured bond of $175 million was temporarily rejected and returned for correction. The cause for the rejection, according to the New York's County Supreme Court website, is because the requisite paperwork lacked current financial statements. This was first noted by the news.
So let's just stop and say, what does that mean? So if I have to pony up my financial statements in order to do this, this means I have to be willing to reveal what I have going on financially,
right,
in an amount of detail, and we'll see how this person feels about doing that. I'm not trying to suggest they're doing anything wrong or whatever, because I have no reason to know. But I don't love having to have my statements come through by people, and I'm not up to anything. It's just a lot of personal information, so we'll see how that goes.
Well, yeah. So the way this typically works, boys and girls, is it's simple. I mean, it's the way you would do it too if you were the court. So, you go to post the bond. The bond only puts a stay on them seizing his assets, which is kind of what he needs to do, right? Now, he could have put it up in cash if he had it. I don't think he has it. He probably could have gotten a bond or several bonds from different people if he had assets, or he could have got a mortgage loan or something like that and put it in cash and got a bond on that. But he didn't do that either. He got this guy out of nowhere, this subprime lender guy, right, to front the money, $175 million, and I'm sure the guy is raking him for it. And we don't even know what he put up as collateral. This guy won't say. So this guy goes to the court, but he doesn't come up with the cash either. What he does is he does it as an insurance company giving a bond and says, okay, I'm going to give you a promissory note that if he loses the appeal or the appeal gets rejected, that I'll just pay this cash. So he's on the hook now for the money. Well, the court's like, great. We need to see your financials so we know that you can pay it. This is literally the scene in My Cousin Vinny where his girlfriend beats the guy at pool and the guy stiffs her, and he goes up to confront the guy, and The guy wants to fight him for it. He's like, all right, fine, I'll fight you for it. Show me the money first. The guy's like, well, what do you mean? He's like, well, show me the money. The guy doesn't have it. He's like, all right, get the money, then we'll fight. And then he runs into him later. The guy's like, I got your money. And he's holding up a big roll of bills. And he's like, how do I know that's not just a 20 wrapped around a bunch of ones? It's all there. Yeah, okay, fan it out. Show it to me. And the guy won't do it. He's like, yeah, okay. It's like, so that's what this is. This is literally Trump and this guy are doing this to the court. And the court's going, no, fan it out. Show me the money. Show me where you're going to get this money from to pay it. So I'm sure the guy's got it. I mean, he's a billionaire. He's a subprime lender. I'm sure he's got the money. But the question is does he want to release that information to the court because it's going to be public? And does he have the money to back the insurance? I mean, that's the question.
Making all that information public, I mean, that's a lot.
We'll see
that's
what
a
happens.
lot.
So, hey, if they post it, I'm sure they'll try again. And if it gets posted and the court accepts it and this guy puts the right backing, then we'll sit there and go, okay, we were wrong. He was able to get a bond in the sketchiest fucking way possible, but he did it. But until that magical day, the check's in the mail, guys.
Right. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man. It just cracks me up. You can't even get the fucking... Everything's a screw up with this guy. So,